welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about
whatever we want. Sucker!
You were scared. Oh, Cat's here.
Hello.
Why did your parents name you after a cat?
Cat actually isn't my name. My actual name is Catine, and
like a canteen?
Kinda, yeah.
Wait, is that French or something?
No, it's Vietnamese. It's pronounced Gactien. But when I first met my boss, I said my name, and he's actually he has a hard time remembering people's names, and mine is a little exotic. Yeah. So he's like, "Oh, can I call you Cat?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I've gone by Cat ever since.
Meow.
Yeah.
So not until your recent job you went by Cat. So
yeah.
Your whole life before your job.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because now I feel weird saying Catine. Like I forget to introduce myself as Catine to people. I don't. Tiffany. Yeah. Do you only go by like Tiff now? You're like, oh hi, I'm Tiff, instead of like I'm Tiffany.
She goes Tiff.real. That's what she says.
No.
Her whole Instagram handle.
People be calling me Tiffany. I'm like, who's that?
Yeah.
That happens to me because I'm like, hey, I'm Iceman, and I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm Steve. Get it all mixed up.
But yeah, nobody really calls me Catine anymore. It's kind of like I can differentiate how people know me now. Because if you call me Catine, you probably have known me for a while. It's like pre-podcasting, and if you call me Cat, then it's like post-podcasting.
In some cultures, when you become a new person, you get a whole new name.
Yeah.
Like first and last?
Just I don't know if they had last names.
Yeah, like marriage.
Yeah, true. Did you take your husband's last name?
I could have given myself a middle name.
Ooh, what would you choose if you could go back and like give yourself a middle name?
Donut? Tiff Donut?
No.
Donut?
Yeah, like donut.
I almost went with Naomi because that's the name that I would always give, like fake name in clubs. Yeah. But I have a hard time spelling it.
So now you got to come up with a new name when you go to a club.
I know, right?
That's because Tiffany's a pretty slutty name already. Hey, I'm a Naomi. It's a little less slutty.
Really, I find it harder.
Do you?
Yeah.
Naomi's a hot name.
Naomi is like sexy as fuck.
Naomi Campbell.
Supermodel. Oh yeah, duh. I forgot about her.
Do you know anybody named Naomi in your life?
I don't know.
Like a regular person?
No, none.
No, that's why I picked that one.
You could have gone by a really slutty one. Like no one would understand.
It's an English name and a Japanese name.
What's a slutty one?
Because like if I were you, I would give like a slutty like stripper middle name. So when I give it to people, people don't believe me. Like, oh, I'm Cinnamon. Yeah. You know, like, and they're like, oh, you're clearly lying. Like, no, I'm Cinnamon.
I like Cinnamon.
Crystal's close enough where I'm like, okay, you could be a stripper.
My childhood best friend's name was Crystal, so to me, it's like that's Crystal.
Did she ever strip at any point in time?
No, not that I know of.
That she knows of.
I finished that one.
Oh damn it! Cut you off.
Candy is a stripper.
Yeah, Candy for sure.
Is Tootsie? Is anyone actually named Tootsie?
Delicious.
I don't think so. Nope. I don't believe so.
No way.
I kind of miss the days where people named their kids like Alligator.
Alligator. We call him Gator for short.
Gator for short.
Yeah.
River Phoenix.
River Phoenix. Oh yeah. Like
Isn't there a celebrity child named Apple?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow's kid.
Yeah.
Or what's Elon Musk's kid's name?
Some fucking formula?
Yeah, it's like
Xenon the word.
The quadratic formula.
Yes,
it's literally
crazy ass formula.
Pythagorean theorem.
Oh, you already have a name set out for your guys' kid, right? But you can't reveal it until.
Cannot.
Oh, I can't wait.
Do you and Casey have a name for the to-be baby?
Babies?
How about Charlie?
No.
Why not Charlie? Why don't you like Charlie?
Because no.
She hates Charlie.
Charlie's like, oh.
We've been thinking of girl names, but for boy names, like, forget it. I have no idea.
Obviously, you're thrilled about the idea of having a boy.
No, I want to. Actually, I would love to have another boy. I would love to, because boys are so easy. I already raised one. Like, I love it. I love having a boy.
I look at girls, they look easier.
No way.
Grass is always greener, though, you know?
Really?
No fucking way. I mean, I don't know because I don't have a daughter.
But being a girl yourself?
But being a girl myself and knowing how complicated I am.
How is it harder?
Well, there's just way more emotion. I mean,
have you ever thrown a basketball at a TV?
Breaking. It's expensive?
That's like every day.
So boys are more expensive?
I have never done that.
Yeah, not every boy does that.
Oh, then maybe it's just this.
I didn't need to act out to get attention.
Oh.
I used to put stuff in the sockets.
Were you a difficult daughter?
No, I was that kid. I was always like a loner as a child. Like if you turn on a TV, I will literally sit there and watch for 6 hours.
Why couldn't all kids be like you?
I would watch the dumbest shit. Like,
that was me. I was
like old stuff. Like I would watch like 2.5 Men.
Yeah.
Cause like
wait, that's old to you?
That's old to me because I was a child when that came out.
I remember when that came out.
But like my grandparents only had like the first like few channels when like they had like 1 through 12, and on like channel 6 or whatever it'd be like 2.5 Men. I'd watch Fear Factor when it came on.
I remember Fear Factor.
Stuff like that.
Dang, those are. I remember when those shows were new and they first came out.
Me too.
I was like in middle school-ish, I think.
I like playing in my neighbor's yard.
Me too. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Just hop into their backyard and play.
Oh, you were like a latchkey kid, right?
Yeah. Oh shit, maybe that's why I just like adventuring and going out with my friends, because it's like being in elementary again, full circle.
Whenever you hang out with Joe, it does become an adventure. You end
From
up
beginning to start?
from beginning to end. You
Dude,
know.
honestly, I didn't.
What, beginning to start?
But in Hawaii, so Joe met up with us in Hawaii like 4 or 5 days later. How many days later? We got there.
Yeah, like 4 days,
Thursday?
4 days.
Something like that. I think it was like 4 days. And pay attention.
We are trying to, but
I'm sorry,
I was
just
like,
sidebar.
we caught a moment of my own retardation, and I was like, what the fuck?
Are we gonna have to separate you two?
Are we gonna have to
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, what was funny? I want to know.
I'm
It
sorry.
wasn't funny. It was just dumb. I was dumb. I didn't speak English.
You like to share with the class?
You might as well.
Well, I was talking. I was like, is Joe an adventure from beginning to start? And he goes, no, from beginning to end. And I'm like, why did I say beginning to start? Where it doesn't make any sense.
Beginning to start.
I was like, this doesn't make any fucking. That's so dumb.
So from prequel to sequel. No, is this prequel to pre?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Sorry, I'm sorry, teacher.
I'm sorry, Tiff.
Anyway, let the teacher continue.
Sorry, Miss Naomi.
I visited them in Hawaii.
Yeah. No, yeah. So we were in Hawaii, right? For like 3 or 4 days. It was just Casey, Isaac, me, and David.
Your second son.
4 of us. Yeah. And then so during that whole time, Isaac was just so anxious. He wanted to go places. He just wanted to do things.
Story of my life.
And then I know. So then like the whole time,
Where's Uncle Joe at?
the 3 adults, like we were just like, oh man, we're tired, dude. Like we're just trying to relax, be on Hawaii time, feel, you know, just chill.
What do you guys do? Just want to lay on the beach?
No, that's all we did. We just ate.
They napped 3 times a day.
Yeah, we.
Why didn't he go like snorkel or something?
Oh, because like some of these naps were back at the Airbnb place, and it was too far from the beach. Anyway, the point is, when Joe got there, it was like, yeah, because Isaac was like jumping on the curbs and shit, and there was Joe doing the exact same thing. I was like,
We did parkour.
That's tight.
Before breakfast, yeah.
he was the kid that was missing on this trip.
And then we woke up at 5 in the morning, and I woke his ass up to go run on the jetty. You know, the rocks?
Yeah.
And then to see the sunrise. And then I'm like, man, how am I older than you guys? And you guys are more tired than me. I don't understand.
That's why you always gotta have Joe around.
Dude, you're the uncle with the dojo.
I swear, now I don't want to go on another vacation without you being there to entertain Isaac.
I'll take Isaac.
To be a babysitter.
But I'm the one having fun with Isaac, and I'm like, come on. And they're like, nah, we're not gonna do. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and Isaac's like, I'll go.
Yeah. He was the only one that would want to go jump clips with me.
I like how, hey Tiff, what was your favorite memory with Joe? When he took my son away and played with him.
Yeah, just play.
He's fun as hell, though.
It's great.
Because he's old enough now to hang. Because when we went to Hawaii, like almost 7 years ago,
I think he was 6 at that time.
we were doing the same shit, but I had to do extra work, and he was boring as hell because he was so stupid.
He wouldn't get your pussy jokes too. Like now he gets them.
Now he gets all those
He's
jokes.
at the perfect ripe age of 13 where he's just immature enough to like hang with Joe's. Is perfect.
He's reached Joe's brain level. A 13-year-old
Finally!
boy. A 13-year-old boy.
We're at the same stage, man.
Joe,
Once
you
he
want to come
surpasses
over
me?
and throw basketballs at the TV with Taika?
Too young. He's too young. He's not going to get the pussy joke.
You guys can act out.
I'll throw up basketballs with Taika.
No, the whole time we're like, man, why are they so tired? And we're like, I don't know. And then we just kept jumping in the, you know, like
The tide pool thing?
Have you been to the mermaid?
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, so like the water comes up and then you can jump off the cliff.
Oh, that's tight.
But
That's dope.
But if you don't do it while the water comes up, it's like really shallow.
Oh, shit.
And then
Dangerous.
the tide goes out and it pulls you out, and we're like trying to fucking come back into shore.
Yeah, he got all scratched up and he's like, look, Mom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's tight.
Today's video is brought to you by Feels, baby.
It feels so good.
Okay, check this out. So, you know, when I usually use Feels is because I'm super high adrenaline from like coming back from extreme sports or whatever, but I've been trying something different, right? So my next thing has been stretching. So I have a wind down routine now. So like, cause I forget like, okay, I'm always like lifting or like running, but then I'm not stretching enough.
Yeah.
And
So you're tense like this.
yeah, I'm super tense, right? And I was thinking, well, if CABD helps you loosen up like mentally and everything else, of course, it's probably gonna be even better when you do stretch or do yoga at home. And then it actually does work out pretty well. Like I feel like I'm floating on a cloud.
Yeah.
I personally feel like I'm able to go past my limits way quicker on CBD.
You're not tense, you're just relaxing.
Yeah, and I just feel better in the morning because like at night, I'll bust a hot shower, take some drops of feels, beep, 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 and then I'll do like a good ass stretch session, and then I sleep like a freaking baby, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what's dope about Feels too is they offer a free CBD hotline. So if it's your first time and you don't know how much to take, you could talk to someone and to help guide you through it, which is super cool. And also it's a subscription service, so if you don't even know where to go and get it, you can order it online. And right now, if you go to feels.com, that's feals.com/off-the-record, you get 50% off plus free shipping on your first order, which is super good. So give it a try. 50% off at feels.com/off-the-record plus free shipping.
You know what Feels should do is they should start a guided yoga hotline so they can take the CBD and then like do a stretching session. How about that, Feels?
Damn, give them royalties.
That boy almost drowned too, and I was so proud of him because he didn't.
You didn't tell me this part.
Remember when he drank all that water and you had to rub his back and shit? Yeah, because we swam all across the power plant.
Wow.
And then
But that's what he needs though. As a young boy, he needs those
He
experiences.
needs to exert that shit.
Yeah, he needs to get roughed up, and I'm sure with coronavirus, right? He wasn't able to hang out with his friends all the time.
True.
So now he got to hang out with Uncle Joe.
Exactly.
my boys.
But you swam across the power plant. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, so like
That's true.
there's this area called electric.
The Simpsons power
Don't
plant, like the
give it away,
nuclear
don't give it
plant.
away.
He's swimming inside.
There's,
Three-headed octopus, just, is it like nuclear and shit? Like starfish with 20 legs?
it's just this area on the island that is really cool, but we don't want to tell you. You can Google it yourself.
There's a massive power plant there.
Damn it,
and
now they're
then
gonna find it.
we swam all over it. Like it was like probably like half a mile or more.
Wow.
It was a lot. Like
dope.
and then like we didn't have anything to hold us up, so we just had to keep going. And he's like, I'm tired. And I'm like, I am too, just keep going. And he drank mad water, and then he was like grabbing onto my leg, and then I'm all like, he's like, I swallowed so much water I couldn't breathe. And I'm like, just swim in your back. And he's like, all right. And then afterwards we got off and I'm like, I don't want to swim back. And he's like, me neither. So we walked all the way back.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
what you did?
I want to hang out with Uncle Joe in Hawaii, bro. You sound like you have some dope.
I don't want to almost drown, have to hold onto his fucking leg.
That's
the bonus.
That sounds like you almost drowned.
From that first Hawaii trip when Isaac was 6, he was terrified of the water back then. But because swimming with Joe and like we went on the snorkeling trip and we just got to see a whole bunch of like stingrays and turtles and it was really beautiful. And during that trip is when he finally got comfortable because Joe was like really patient with him, trying to teach him, and that was awesome. Like
Before, he
Isaac
was
has
on
the
my back.
best Hawaii memories with Joe.
Yeah.
That's why we're announcing, this is a plug, Travel Joe. It's a new service. You can take Joe with you.
That would be kind of fun. A travel adventure.
See Joe giving like guided tours.
Making people do adventures.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what my
Who wants to almost drown with me?
Almost drowned with me.
Oh, he almost drowned where I almost drowned.
Where?
Same place.
Oh, is that where you threw up? Oh.
I threw up.
That's close to where we found the dead body when we're hiking.
Do you guys remember that?
There was actually a seal, so it could have been mistaken for a dead body.
Wait, you got that? The power plant is where you threw up last time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I had a snorkel and I forgot to stop breathing when I dove to see a fish. So I saw Nemo and then I kept breathing and the water was like, wait, this is water. And then I was like choking and I swam back up. Yeah.
It took him a couple minutes to realize he was fucking choking underwater.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm uncomfortable, but I don't know why.
But this fish is so cool.
I'm like, I'm choking.
Dude, that happens to me in my dreams. When I dream that I'm swimming underwater and I'm still breathing, I'm like, oh fuck, I could breathe underwater. Because I forget that I'm dreaming.
Do you wake up choking?
No, because I could breathe. It's not actual water.
Have you been to Hawaii?
Yeah, I
Kitty
have.
cat, kitty cat.
Yes, I have. I'm actually going back to Hawaii in May. I'm so excited. I'm going to Maui.
Coming up.
Yeah, I've never been to Maui before.
Ooh, nice.
Is there any place like I should go when I'm there?
The sunsets are amazing on the west side.
Oh, the volcano
side?
thing. That hike. That's what we
There's
did.
a
That
blowhole there. Yeah, there's a hike. I don't remember.
Blowhole. I think of whales when I think of blowhole.
Yeah, imagine like a geyser, right, where the water just goes. Yeah, and it shoots
the
up.
tides,
Because the
right?
wave, the wave comes in, and then like there's just a hole in the cave, and then it shoots
Flashes
it up.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of dope stuff. You'll like it. And then the sunset will change color like 20 times.
Oh, I'm so excited. I love. The last time I was in Hawaii, I think I was like in middle school, and just remembering like, wow, this is so pretty. People get to live in paradise. Like, this is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And then I went back to mainland, like, what the fuck is this?
For real.
Look at all this building shit.
That
I want to go back to the beach.
Smog.
Yeah, I want to be able to get Spam at my local McDonald's.
The 7-Eleven.
The 7-Eleven has so much good fucking Spam musubi.
And just food in general. That place, Hawaii's magical, dude.
It really is.
And if you hire Joe for $20,000 to be your travel guide,
you can almost drown too. Bless you.
I want to do that, actually. I want to do a meetup.
Travel Joe, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be big.
When Corona's over,
yeah.
I'll do a fun like travel meet get up. But people have to sign waivers though, because I don't want no bitch ass people getting hurt and suing me.
True.
That's their fault if you get hurt.
It's not for the weak. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
Hanging out with Joe, not for the weak. My lady gets mad at me because ever since I went hiking with Joe, I used to not like hiking. And I would tell her like, you know, we should go hiking more. I just went with Joe and it was so fun. And she looked at me and she was very upset.
It's because she likes the
She goes,
probably likes the pussy ass hikes.
yeah. That's exactly what it is. The pussy ass hikes. And I'm like, ugh.
Wait, which one did I take you to?
We just went to Eden Canyon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that made you like hikes?
Well, it just was like,
It's the company.
it's the company, dude.
Your wife sucks.
Nah, because we did some crazy shit. We went in the cold ass water fountain.
Right. I don't consider that a hike. It's a stroll.
Yeah.
No, at the end it was winter, so it was really cold. Well, it was spring, right?
Kinda. It was cold. It was pretty cold.
It is the company though, because I think like if you whoever you go with kind of dictates what the landscape or terrain becomes. So if you're with like someone that's more free, like everything's a playground, versus like watch out for that, watch out for that, watch out for that.
What are you trying to say about my wife, bro? What the fuck?
Boring, dude.
What the fuck, dude?
That's cute. You're standing up for your wife.
We're in Hawaii. I proposed to her. The next day, we get into a car with her old man, and he proceeds to drive us all the fuck over Hawaii, and all we want to do is like go to a beach or something. But he's like giving us a tour of fucking Hawaii.
So you're staying in the car like, I want to enjoy this jungle. What the fuck? Can we pull over and walk out?
Can we do anything?
So you're just stuck in the car.
Then he takes us up to North Shore, which I've already seen before. We get out of the car for 15 minutes, and he's like, okay, let's go. And we get back in the car for 3 more hours.
Oh my god. So he does it like
It doesn't
that.
even take 3 hours to get from one end of the island to the other.
Did that day.
You went all the way around.
Yeah, the long way.
He did. No, he wanted to take us the scenic route and all this shit. And we're like, no, we did not consent to this, pal.
Let me out.
Pal.
Yeah.
Dang, so that's exciting, Maui.
It's so exciting. I love it.
You're gonna love it.
I don't know. I don't know what to do in Hawaii, but I feel like the older I get, all I really want to do is sit on a beach and then like nap. That's all I want. I want to eat. I want to nap.
And stockpile on the OnlyFans picture.
Yes, take pictures of my feet and sit.
Insane.
One day of work.
What does your man do while you're taking pictures of your feet? Is he just like, oh, sorry, I didn't know you're working?
Oh no, he's like moral support, like you're doing great, sweetie.
Does he give you any tips?
Does he do
Or does he
touch-ups?
No, I do everything myself. I feel I'm very embarrassed to take photos in front of other people. So like if we're in, say, like a hotel room and I want to take a photo of myself in this hotel room, I need to do it in a spot where he's not, like the opposite end of the room. I hate the thought of anyone being in the vicinity of me taking a photo. I'm embarrassed.
So you're always setting the timer and setting it, and then you gotta go.
Yeah, or sometimes I'll put it on record and then do screenshots of that recording.
Oh, that's smart.
So you wouldn't do it outdoors?
That is smart.
No, I'm too nervous
do
for it.
that.
I'm too anxious.
But what if your fans want sand and like
I bet you could sneak it.
it wants to be like in a different
Oh,
environment?
yeah, you're
like
in a
the
bikini.
mall?
It's appropriate.
Yeah.
It is appropriate, absolutely.
Can you imagine a chick in a bikini squatting over taking pictures of her feet? It's a great visual.
Should have a photo shoot. Like maybe you could train your boyfriend on how to take pictures for you.
I'm sure he would. I just like, I suddenly don't know how to smile properly.
Dude, same.
I go from like a regular smile to like, I look like I'm being.
No, but of your feet.
Oh yeah.
So like he could pretend like he's taking a picture of you, but it's down on your feet.
Yeah.
They like feet and face.
A lot of people like feet and face is what I've like. I think it's because they associate like the bottom of your soles with like a specific face.
So they want Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
Just the 2 feet here and a face.
Funny.
Oh, it's is it like it's not Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head anymore, right? It's just potato heads.
No, each individual one does still have their thing,
okay.
but the overall brand is
Is the
potato
potato
head.
head.
Good. It used to offend me.
Oh, you said really?
Thank God, right?
Did you not feel like you were represented?
I don't like that we have to share a podium that is being a person with a potato.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
One
Potatoes
day.
are potatoes.
Yeah, don't humanize.
You don't think they've paid their dues?
You know, I really don't. I've heard that argument though.
Teach their own.
No, but I totally relate to that whole taking photos thing because I don't even know. I'm like, what do
I
I
give so
do
much
with my
props
face?
to like people who can take like Instagram photos. They're like out and about in West Hollywood at that like pink wall, like posing and shit, doing
That's a
like
skill,
different
right?
angles. It's definitely like it's a special skill in my opinion to be able to take photos in front of other people watching. It reminds me of like being a kid, and the most embarrassing thing is like wearing a puffy jacket at school. Like that's how I feel taking photos in public. I feel like I have a puffy jacket again.
But now puffy jackets
They're
are
in.
in.
It's the hottest shit. So now taking pictures of yourself is the hottest shit too.
I look up to the chicks who can get out of a car. They go to like what was a crime scene yesterday, or perhaps the building burned down. A family is sad. They
The
have
Chernobyl girls.
yeah, all that shit, and then they take a picture.
Is that what they call
In a thong.
Yeah, in a thong next to it. Fucking.
And they're like, why is there so much tragedy?
And then they get right back in the car and they drive away, and they never think twice about it. I wish I could have that kind of mindset.
My buddies just went snowboarding. Sorry, they just went snowboarding, and there was a girl that just hopped out the car in a bikini, took a picture in her like suit, like her snow goggles, and then got in and just left.
Wow.
And it's like, all right, cool. You're not gonna even snowboard a little bit?
Snow. Playing in the
Everyone
snow.
does it for the gram. Like I drove by and then we just saw like two 13-year-olds having like a straight up photo shoot. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
Or like a TikTok session where they're just
yeah,
like
yeah, see that
dancing.
too?
Dude, I was just trying to do a photo session right here when you guys all went out for a walk, and I put my phone like on my trunk right there, and I was like trying to pose, and like I don't know what to do.
Yeah, but that's your job, right? Like that's normal.
You're actually getting paid.
But then,
These
like,
people aren't getting
these
paid.
people are just like, it's just a part of their life now. Like a random 12, 13-year-old doing photo shoots with each other. I'm like, this is crazy.
Your picture should be that. Like,
It really is. No, I'm gonna show you. I took a million. I'm like, sorry.
I know. Imagine if her picture like this.
imagine every single one's like that. I would like that.
Dude, I'm all trying to be like this, but my face is like.
You gotta do that one photo with the girls doing this.
You could be the honest.
You know how
chick.
they do that?
I like the high fashion like ponytail and they
Yeah,
like
and they hold their hair.
shit out.
Fucking
Yeah.
arch and shit.
The honest chick on Insta. I like it.
That's actually good. Like one picture will be really nice, and then the next picture is like, oh, this is
I didn't
my.
even get the nice picture, Nick.
I'll give you some tips.
You know what a lot of girls will do? They'll do that like expectation versus reality photo, but both of them look hot. They're like, oh my god.
I love that.
One has to be ugly. One has
Social media isn't real. Like you look hot as fuck on both. Shut up.
stupid idiot. And that's what they want. They want everyone in the comments.
What? I do?
No.
Oh, come on.
You're still a bad bitch. That's what they want you to say.
They're like, yes, queen.
Yeah.